first actually magazine interview that day as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What do you remember what even you said in the magazine? Was this Korean? You were interviewing in Korean?
They were just like, your name, age, like your favorite singer, basics. And they're like, just, say that, and that's all you need to know for the next, few months.
Now, at that time, as the original member of Baby Vox, how many members were there, the original ones?
There were 5.
5.
Yeah.
And how did you become this lead? That's a big title to hold.
Well, the leader of like the group was the oldest, of course,
Right.
but just lead vocal-wise, I guess, it just, I don't know. Maybe the other girls were like, I don't want to do this.
But you're singing. You're singing your fabulous voice.
I like to sing, so they're probably like, you do it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Now, okay, so in 97, that's a big change, coming from, is it LA, the US and LA, and then coming to Korea. So tell us that whole feel of not as a singer, but as a person coming and the cultural changes here for you.
I had grown up in the Valley, so it was just, I think maybe 4 other Asian people in my school. And, back in the day, there really weren't like a lot of dramas. Like these days in America, you can have access to all the dramas, like everything's like quick, up to date, but we didn't have dramas, or at least I didn't know about it. And, I had very basic knowledge of Korean, which is like basic, like hello. And so when I came, I mean, just even language-wise, it was just a struggle, and culturally too, it's just very different, So yeah, it took a lot of adjusting.
Yeah,
that's all I can say.
Now, I don't know, for me, this is just me, different for everyone. When I think of Baby Vox or the original members, I actually think of, something like the Pussycat Dolls, like the original members were talking about, and the group and things like this. So tell me, who were the original members of Baby Vox? Do you remember all the names?
The original was 2 of the members from the new, actually right before Baby Vox Re. There's so many incarnations.
Yeah, Baby Vox Re, R-E.
So it was Kim Hee-ji and Lee Hee-jun, the 2 members that stayed. And then there was the oldest, who was Kim Hyun-jung. And, Chung Hyun-jung, I'm sorry. I'm getting mixed up. And Jung Shoon. Those are the original members.
Oh, wow. Now, do you remain friends with any of these girls? Or
no, I
is it
haven't
hard?
had contact with them. I don't know where the oldest 2 are at all. So, and then the other 2, I don't know. I haven't really heard about them recently after the Baby Vox of, I guess, the mid-Baby Vox. The mid-era broke up, so I don't know what's happening with them either.
Right. And is it the Baby Vox R-E still going? Is that, are they still going?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. I remember seeing that, and they kind of, went away. I don't know if they're working on anything else.
They were singing for a little while, I do recall. Now, you work now with your younger sister, Baby Jane. How is that working together as a family member, or when you were with Baby Vox as people you didn't know and they became a group?
I would say with family, there could be more room for arguments because, your family, so you're just like, why did you do that? And then kind of like, you're just more open, I guess, which could be a good and a bad thing, though. So, but being family, there's more of a trust level, I guess a higher trust, where there's something, even when you're doing music, harmonizing, that she knows about me. Yes. So it's easier to, I guess, mesh. Yeah.
Do you live with your sister now?
No, I don't.
No? Okay. I was wondering if that changed, because you're a group, so if you're living together or not. Back in the days, we had songs that were pretty, what we can say, was very, songs that could be censored at the time. And songs like 민주주의, or democracy, basically the title, 남자에게, or to men. Do you remember any of these songs?
Of course.
You do? I'm curious now, because this was how long ago? 90?
It was like over a decade ago, like 13, 14 years
13
ago.
14 years ago. Do you actually remember some of these songs or the lyrics?
I remember some, just my parts, but not. Because even at that time, like the other parts of the lyrics, it was just very difficult for me, even learning my parts. So I do remember some, not all.
Which of these 2 do you remember?
I do.
Yeah, which one? Which one was, what was your favorite of these two that we're mentioning?
Well, actually, that song, all of them are the titles.
Oh, yeah?
The 남자에게, which is 민주주의, it kind of it has everything in it.
Oh.
Democracy. So, the two singles that we released actually were 남자에게 and 머리 하는 날.
Okay.
So,
which one was your favorite at that time? Or do you remember the most?
I liked 머리 하는 날 because it's just more, fun, just a little more poppy. 남자에게 was really like out there.
Yeah.
Came out of, yeah. So that was a little too weird for its time for me. It was really strong, a really strong song.
And a lot of the songs that you're now singing in America, it's in that color tone, is it? Or do you think it's different?
I think it's, it's all pop music. We're trying to do something a little different. So I think also we're doing more ballads too, like try to mix it in. So yeah, definitely it's a little different.
Yeah. Do you feel as a singer, now of course everyone matures and as time changes we mature. As a singer, do you feel like you've matured?
I think not as a singer, but as a I guess an artist. There's a part of me that wants to create more. Whereas, when I was starting out, I was just like, okay, I'll sing whatever you tell me to sing. Like, okay, what do I need to do now? You tell me. But now I think all artists are like that, where you don't really know yourself. So, but after a certain point, you're like, oh, this is how, what I want to do. This is who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, back in the day, at that time, in the 90s, people, H.O.T., the guys, it's just everybody who knows K-pop, of course, knows H.O.T. They were saying, at the time, Baby Vox was the female group of H.O.T. How did you guys feel of that title?
Well, of course, it was flattering, but their fans hated it.
Oh, yeah?
Like, their fans really... Like, there were, like, some mail we got, like, death threat mail from their fans. Yeah, it was just, like, really bizarre things. But, yeah, I think for us, we were the first 5-girl group.
Yeah.
So that's, when I look at it, I'm like, oh, it's really great that I was a part of that.
Yeah.
So it was really flattering.
5-girl group, and that was, it's pretty much, it's a legend here in Korea because of a 5-girl group at the time, So you made a lot of history marks without even realizing it, at the time.
Yeah.
Now you were